Welcome to the world of electrical work. It's a field that demands precision, knowledge, and a constant eye on safety. This standard operating procedure, or SOP, is your guide to navigating this exciting world. Think of it as our shared roadmap to consistently delivering high-quality work while keeping everyone safe. This SOP applies to everyone in the workshop. Whether you're a seasoned electrician or just starting out, understanding and following these guidelines is crucial. This isn't just about ticking boxes, it's about building a culture of excellence and responsibility. Remember, we're dealing with electricity, a powerful force that demands our respect. By working together and adhering to these procedures, we can ensure that every job is done right, every time. Before we dive into the specifics, let's make sure we're all on the same page. Here are a couple of key terms you'll see throughout this SOP quality control, or QC. Think of this as our system for making sure everything we do meets the highest standards. It's about checking our work at every step of the way to catch any errors and ensure consistency. Standard Operating Procedure, or SOP, this document, it outlines the step-by-step procedures for all our work. Following the SOP helps us maintain consistency, quality, and safety in all our operations. In an electrical workshop, teamwork is essential. Everyone has a specific role to play in ensuring quality and safety. Let's break it down. Workshop supervisor. The supervisor is like the conductor of an orchestra. They're responsible for the overall workflow, ensuring everyone is trained and that the SOP is being followed. Experienced electricians. These are the veterans who guide and mentor less experienced team members. They share their expertise and ensure everyone is working safely and efficiently. Apprentices and trainees. Every expert was once a beginner. Apprentices and trainees are here to learn the ropes, ask questions, and gradually take on more responsibility under the guidance of experienced electricians. Imagine building a house on a shaky foundation. That's what it's like using faulty electrical components. That's why every single item that comes into our workshop goes through a rigorous inspection process. Verification. We check every item against the order form, making sure we have the right components, quantities, and specifications. Physical inspection. We're looking for any visible damage, defects, or signs of tampering. Documentation. We keep detailed records of all inspections, including the date, inspector's name, and any findings. By being this thorough from the start, we avoid costly delays and ensure we're always working with reliable materials. Workstation setup, a place for everything. A cluttered workspace is a recipe for mistakes, and in our line of work, mistakes can be dangerous. That's why maintaining a clean and organized workstation is non-negotiable. Cleanliness. We start each day with a clean slate. Workbenches are cleared of debris, tools are organized, and the floor is swept. Tool inspection. Before starting any job, we inspect our tools to make sure they're in good working order and calibrated if necessary. Safety equipment. Safety glasses, gloves, and fire extinguishers aren't optional. They're within arm's reach at all times. Remember, a well-organized workspace is a safe and efficient workspace. Job execution following the blueprint. Just like a chef follows a recipe, we follow detailed work instructions for every single job. This ensures consistency and reduces the risk of errors. Understanding the task. We take the time to fully understand the project requirements, circuit diagrams, and any specific instructions before we even pick up a tool. Double-checking connections. One small wiring mistake can have big consequences. That's why we double-check all connections before energizing any circuit. Component handling. Electrical components can be delicate. We handle them with care to avoid damage and ensure they're installed correctly. By taking a methodical and cautious approach, we can be confident that we're building electrical systems that are both safe and reliable. Quality control checks, ensuring excellence. Quality isn't something we check just at the end. It's built into every step of the process. We have multiple layers of QC checks to catch any potential issues early on. In-process inspections. We don't wait until a job is finished to look for problems. We conduct regular inspections throughout the process to catch any errors early on. Peer reviews. Two heads are better than one. We have a system of peer reviews where colleagues check each other's work for accuracy and adherence to the SOP. Testing and calibration. We use specialized equipment to test circuits, components, and systems to ensure they meet the required specifications. This multi-layered approach to quality control gives us confidence in the work we deliver. Documentation and non-conformance, keeping things in order. Accurate documentation is essential in any workshop, but especially in ours. It helps us track progress, identify areas for improvement, and maintain transparency. We keep detailed records of every job, including materials used, hours worked, test results, and any modifications made. No one's perfect. If we spot a deviation from the SOP or a quality issue, we document it thoroughly. This helps us analyze the root cause and implement corrective actions. We use the data from our documentation to identify trends and areas where we can improve our processes, training, or tools. By embracing a culture of documentation and continuous improvement, we're always striving to do better. Final inspection and testing, the final word. Before any work leaves our workshop, it undergoes a rigorous final inspection and testing process. This is the last line of defense to ensure quality and safety. We carefully inspect all connections, wiring, and components for any visible defects or deviations from the specifications. We don't just look at it, we test it. We use specialized equipment to simulate real-world conditions and ensure everything is functioning as it should. Once a project passes all inspections and tests, it's signed off by a qualified electrician, certifying that it meets all safety and quality standards. This final check gives us peace of mind, knowing that the work leaving our workshop is safe and reliable. Planning for success resources, training, and improvement. An effective SOP is a living document. We're constantly looking for ways to improve our processes, train our team, and make sure we have the right resources. We make sure our team has the tools, equipment, and materials they need to do their jobs effectively and safely. We invest in ongoing training to keep our team's skills sharp and up to date with the latest technologies and safety regulations. We encourage everyone to share their ideas for improving our SOP, making our work safer, and delivering even higher quality. By fostering a culture of learning and continuous improvement, we ensure our workshop remains at the forefront of safety and quality. Conclusion: safety and quality, the foundation of success. This SOP is our commitment to excellence in everything we do. It's about building a culture where safety and quality are non-negotiable. Remember, these procedures aren't just rules to be followed. They're guidelines to help us all work smarter, safer, and more effectively. By adhering to these procedures, we're not just building electrical systems, we're building a reputation for quality, reliability, and safety. Let's work together to make this workshop a beacon of excellence in our field.